What's up, Fight fam, and welcome to Boxing Bros. I'm Kaden, and I'm here with my co-host. I'm starting off with my left, Trill.
What's going on, everybody?
You know who it is.
Oh, they don't.
They don't know who it is.
What's going on? Y'all listening at the cameraman. That's that right.
It was good as G.
Alright, the first topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is the reaction to Tyson Fury versus Otto Wallin fight. I'm going to start this one off with G.
So many thoughts about this fight. I actually thought it was an entertainment fight due to the cut. And it's funny because of the cut, Fury had to switch up his style. And, you know, it's interesting because he went the traditional Mexican style, which was strategic because, you know, he had to get up in there. I know he was going for the knockout, especially because of the cut and how severe the cut was. He didn't want to get like a TKO, you know, and so it made an interesting fight. I got, like, in regards to, because, it's just weird because now I'm looking at Fury, you kind of messed up because I hope that cut heals in time for the February fight against Deontay Wilder. I don't really think so. And now it's like I don't want any excuses for Wilder, not for Wilder, or for Fury for that fight. I was assuming this was going to be an easy fight for Tyson Fury. Come to find out, it's a little too difficult because now that cut, it could affect him in the near future. You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, I don't know, it's going to make an interesting fight against Wilder. I think now Wilder's probably like gassed up, like, I'm definitely about to take him. But I kind of didn't want that, you know. But yeah, and the fact that, the poor ticket sales, you know, like, he gave an impressive fight for that, you know what I mean, for that low, like, the ticket sales was low, like, you got your competition clowning you, you know, and it's like you're trying to impress the Mexican fan base. I think he did it with the fight, but all the antics and stuff beforehand, I don't know if that really worked out in his favor. And so, but either which way, I'm just gonna say, he did all right, you know.
True. Your thoughts?
Oh, the thoughts on the fight?
Yeah.
I was more impressed with Wallin. I was more impressed with him. I mean, I knew Tyson was going to win. I just thought he was going to come out here and dust this cat. But like I said on the last episode, which y'all remember, I was like, we don't know this kid. You know what I'm saying? We don't know this kid. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't come in there like he was willing to lay down. He wanted all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? He gave a good account for himself.
Yeah, same with Trails. Honestly, like, a lot of us didn't know who this kid was, where he was coming from. And he came out, he put his heart on it, he fought with his heart on his sleeve. And, you know, everybody, the announcer was saying his father recently passed. And that really, like, motivated him. And, you know, Tyson probably thought it was going to be a walk in the park like his last fight. But, you know, it was a underrated fight because not too many people watched it and not too many people went to it. So, yeah.
Immediately, I was impressed. I was impressed with both fighters. I was impressed with Otto Wallin because he went in and he came to win. He didn't lay down. He wasn't like Tom Shorts. He hurt Tyson Fury a number of times. He was able to land a clean punch that cut Tyson Fury, and he gave it his all. Unfortunately, he gassed out. It would have been a hell of a fight if he had more in the tank. If he had better stamina, that would have been a very interesting fight. But he definitely came in, put on a show, put on a performance, and showed that he was a quality opponent. And I think his stock is going up. I think there are fights out there now where people are going to want to fight Otto Wallin, and I think he didn't damage himself at all in that fight. And then there's Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury showed tremendous grit. He got cut. And Tyson Fury likes to fight the pretty fight. We know that. He's the big guy. He thinks he's the heavyweight Floyd Mayweather. He thinks he's heavyweight the way that he fights. And so he got caught, and then he had to adjust and he had to fight Mexican style because he had to protect the cut. And he went in and he started throwing some vicious body shots, throwing in uppercuts with the 85-inch reach, fighting on the inside. That was a wrinkle to his game that he was able to display. He hurt Otto Wallin and he broke him down, and it looked like Tyson Fury was about to get him out of there. But then you got to credit Otto Wallin. In the 12th round, he came out, hurt Tyson Fury, and if he had more stamina, he probably could have got Fury out of there because Fury started backing up. He stopped throwing punches. It was a great fight. Mexican Independence Day. It was a Mexican-style heavyweight fight. Unfortunately, ticket sales weren't that great, and I don't know how many people tuned into that fight, but I have to believe not many. But the fight definitely exceeded my expectations. So now I'm gonna throw a question around, and I'll start with G on this one. After Tyson Fury's last performance, because we always say you're only as good as your last performance, what are your thoughts on Fury-Wilder fight going forward? Are you more confident or less confident in believing that Deontay Wilder will win that fight?
Yo, I'm being honest, and I know because everybody's like, yo, this dude's the Wilder fanboy, but
Yes.
his last two performances, I have to believe now that Wilder's definitely gonna knock him out. Because I honestly believe, looking at his performances, he's digressing. Like, the reason why I felt like the Otto Wallin fight was interesting was because of how poor defensively Fury was. You know, like, when Fury fought Deontay Wilder, I'm telling you, like, it was, like, to me, either Fury he took Otto Wallin lightly, or Otto Wallin's really that good. And I like to believe that, or the third option, maybe that fight with Deontay Wilder is affecting him long term, right? So I'm gonna assume he took it serious with this Otto Wallin dude, right? So now it's like, all right, is it age? Was it the damage from the fight with Deontay Wilder? Because there was a lot of things that he was doing, like he got cut, and yet he keeps moving to the side of his cut to possibly get hit again in that same eye. He was doing like a lot of mistakes that were like rookie mistakes. I'm like, yo, Tyson Fury's not known for that. So it's like, why is he doing it, right? And that gives me signs like he's not the same sharp fighter that he was when he first fought Wilder. So the second go around, I honestly believe Wilder has an easier opportunity. And on top of that, with that cut, you know that cut's gonna, we don't know, but it's a higher chance that is gonna get cut right open again. And that's gonna blur his vision. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a dude like Wilder, which is very dangerous. You know, I just have to say, like, the favor is now on Wilder's side as opposed to Tyson Fury.
Sure, you think there's anything you can take away from this fight that would lead you to believe that one way or the other, who would win the rematch between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury?
No, because styles make fights. Styles makes fights, and so no, there's no way you can tell. I'm not gonna give you a drawn out answer because that's what it is. Styles makes fights. If I fight you, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna dictate how I fight him or how I fight you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is ridiculous. But no, that's my answer.
Ned?
A cut? That's what we're judging the next fight off of? A cut? Last time I checked, Fury sent Wilder back to the school books, like made him go over everything.
Send him back to the basics.
For real. So a cut is what we determine the next fight off of. Anything can happen.
Yeah, so in fact, I'm actually more impressed with Tyson Fury after this fight because to me, if you take away the cut, like Ned said, this was he dominated the fight. The scorecards I believe was like 118, 110. I think the closest scorecard was like 116, 112. Tyson Fury gave this guy a boxing lesson. It was just a cut that he had to protect that changed things. So, I mean, Tyson Fury looked as sharp as ever to me. In fact, we got to see a different wrinkle in Tyson Fury's game, which was the inside fighting that you never really see. You got to see him dig deep. I was very impressed with Tyson Fury for that. When he fights Deontay Wilder, he has to worry about one punch and one punch only. It's a completely different fight. Deontay Wilder doesn't even throw the punch that could cause damage to that eye. He only has a right hand. So how is he going to damage that eye with the right hand? What kind of angle is he going to throw a backhand? Like, so I just think realistically, it has no impact in my opinion on the fight. I think that Tyson Fury would dominate in terms of his skill. The fight the same way, and Wilder's only chance would be to land the right hand. I think it's the same fight. The only question is, can Deontay Wilder land the right hand? I think skill-wise, Tyson Fury is still a cut above majority of the heavyweights in the division. The question is, can Wilder land the right hand? I don't think anything's changed on which Terrell Styles make fights. And if you think that because he had this fight with Otto Wallin, it indicates that Deontay Wilder's gonna have a better chance of beating him. Unless Deontay Wilder developed a left hook and some other punches he's never shown yet. Because we haven't seen, remember, you're only good as your last fight, and we still don't know when Deontay Wilder's next fight is coming up. Unless he's some fighter I don't know with just the right hand, no.
Please like and subscribe and check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. It's the Boxing Bros.
Cheers.